It's very exciting that Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes has some news. We have a couple of new skips thanks to the efforts of Swab Beardson and Renflower. They're credited down below. Who have found uses for the Prozac Skip. The Prozac Skip is a trick that was originally found for Metal Gear Solid 2 by a speedrunner called Chewable Prozac. It was found only in January. This is a relatively new trick, and it allows you to skip the engine room during the tanker by hitting a loading zone on the other side of a broken door. Not a locked door, a broken door. And that's quite important that it's not a door that is governed by a level card. When that trick was discovered, we did try to replicate it in Twin Snakes, and the initial ones that we tried were trying to replicate the Boba Skip and a prison skip in Metal Gear that we have in Metal Gear Solid 1. Unfortunately, they didn't work. But Swab Beardson and Renflower have gone back to this today. I've also jumped in and I've got one that doesn't work, but I'm going to show that at the end. Well, it kind of works. I'll explain when we get to it. So the first one, this was discovered by Renflower, and this was what started this today. We can use the Prozac Skip to get out of prison here with the DARPA chief much quicker. Now, you can use any kind of throwable item, magazine, grenade, stun grenade, or chaff grenade. You're probably in a run use a chaff grenade or a stun grenade here. At this point, I have a magazine, so I'm going to use a magazine instead. And what we do is we lean up against the door, start to throw it and turn, and that immediately skips the trigger for the door. We get out and into the guard rush fight even quicker than we normally would be able to. So from there, we can just equip the M9 and start the fight and get on with guard rush. So that saves a good sort of 10 to 15 seconds. So that's the first one. Now, the second one, and this one is even more impressive. This one is a big one. We can now skip the elevator at the start of the docks. I will show you this. Now, this is a trick that is only going to be usable on very easy, and normal. It's not a trick you can do on hard or extreme. So this is on very easy. So we grab the M9. Oh. Start off as normal. Get on the other side. Take that guard out. Run past him. Now, thankfully, in here, there is a pack of stun grenades in this left locker. So you'd want to grab the M9 bullets, grab the stun grenades, swap to the stun grenades, and you can do the same trick here. So throw, turn, and that triggers the elevator. And as you can see, we then go up the elevator into the tank hangar. This is a 1.5 minute time save. This one is huge. This is such a big skip. It's incredible. So really pleased to see this. Now, that specific version of the trick can only be done on very easy, because very easy is the only difficult that has any throwables lying around in the dock area. However, it can still be done on easy and normal. It's just a little slower. So let me show you it on easy. Now, the difference with easy and normal is that there is no throwable item lying around. So this time we're gonna go around this way to avoid the guards. And the M9 is just here. So we can create a throwable by getting a magazine. Magazines are only got by Snake reloading his weapon, and it has to be a manual reload. We can't use a quick reload here. We have to just get rid of all of our ammo. So 2 and 1. There we go. And now we've got a magazine. And we can use the exact same trick again to get through there. Same for normal. This is a normal save. So again, exactly the same as before. We're gonna run up here. If I remember correctly, the guard's not in the way here. And this time the M9 is actually in the locker. Not that locker, this locker. There we go. So grab the M9 and exactly the same. Just start blasting. So it takes a little while to get through it. Blast, 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 blast. And as soon as we see the magazine drop, And then again, up against the door, throw, turn, and we're in. Don't worry that the guards are there. It opens. Now, this trick is not going to be usable in hard or extreme, because in both of those difficulties, there are no throwables, and the M9 isn't there. So big thank you to Suave Beardson for finding that trick, Renflower finding the first one. Now, there is one more use of it. So this is the final skip. This one's a very, very small skip, and this is the one that I discovered. It only saves a couple of seconds. Unfortunately, we were really hoping it was going to skip the Hind D fight, but it doesn't. When you first reach this elevator in the game, after you've come through the walkway over there, you can't use this elevator. It doesn't work. You go up, fight the Hind, come back down, and Otacon will have fixed the elevator. There is an animation that plays when Snake enters the elevator for the weight limit warning light going off, and we can use the Prozac Skip to trigger that animation. But let me show you what happens if you do it. So we'll equip a grenade, go up against the wall, trigger the skip. Snake will start now playing out the animation, and as you can see, because the door hasn't opened, Snake will just continuously run into the door. We've now soft locked the game. We can't do anything else. Snake will just continue to run into this door. I can't move. I can't do anything to start. I can pause it. I can enter the codec. That nothing you do will now work. So unfortunately, it does not skip the Hind. We were so close to getting a Hind skip. But what you can do is, after you've defeated the Hind, you can start the elevator coming up. You can then use the trick to trigger the animation before the elevator has arrived, so that the elevator door opens as you come in. Now, this animation will play twice, but you can, during that animation, you then get control of Snake and you can go down. So that one only saves maybe a second, but that does mean we have 3 uses for this Prozac Skip in Twin Snakes. So, you know, absolutely fantastic day. There's still people looking to try and find more stuff, but it's great to finally get some love for Twin Snakes. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you check out Twin Snakes. Please check out Suave Beardson and Renflower. Huge thanks to them for their discoveries today that have made all of this possible. And yeah, let's get some more Twin Snakes love. Thank you.